Today, I am here joined with my good friend Joey, and we are here to show you our robotic drink mixer. We call it Sleepy Joe's Saloon. Now, that is because anyone, Sleepy Joe himself, could use this thing. It's completely autonomous, robotic, drink mixer, bartender, whatever you want to call it. And the way it works is here we have an Arduino, which acts as the brain of the saloon. And then surrounding the perimeter, we have 8 pumps. Now the brain here is used to control these pumps. So based on what kind of drink you want to make, it uses these pumps to mix in the correct amount of all the drinks or liquids to make you the perfect drink. Now before we make our first drink, we're going to go back in time a little bit, show off the prototype and a little bit how it works, and we'll try to dumb it down enough so someone like Sleepy Joe here could understand and figure out how this thing works. Okay, super quick rundown of how everything works. Step 1, website. Step 2, Raspberry Pi, which if you don't know is like a tiny computer. Step 3, drink mixer, which is being controlled by the Arduino. The website is made using React and JavaScript. Raspberry Pi is running JavaScript. Arduino is running C++. Okay, the website is like a customer in a restaurant, okay? It sends information to the Raspberry Pi, which is like the waiter, which asks the website, what kind of drink you want? What kind of drink you want? Then the Raspberry Pi, which is running the web server, then tells the cook, boom, what drink to make. And they communicate back and forth, just like how in real life at a restaurant, the customer does not usually interact with the cook. There is a middleman, which is the waiter. So like I said, website, you load website, Raspberry Pi tell website, we have these drinks available. You say, okay, I make this drink, and then Raspberry Pi tell drink mixer, we want this drink. Okay, perfect, quick, easy. If you have any questions for how it works, let me know. Also, if you want to check out the website, Sleepy Joe Saloon is live, up and running, sleepyjoesaloon.com. Check it out. Oh, Jesus, Joey. Joey, careful. Now, we're going to start loading up some of the drinks here. Yummy old Jambite. Now, believe it or not, someone who's made something like this, I am not much of a drinker, and I hate the taste of alcohol. There's a small plastic bit here in the way of our fun. Some ginger ale. Yep. You can tell that's been sitting there for 3 weeks. Got the captain. Oh yeah, he's as playful as I remember. I'm getting a little nervous here. This is a lot of open liquid 2 feet away from my computer. Cranberry. Ugh. God. Fucking gross. Okay, we have all the drinks loaded up. I'm going to show you how we can tell the saloon, the website, how we know what drink and everything. That's all loaded up. Now let me show you part of the beauty of the website. So if I put in, there's a secret keybind. I put it in, go to this little login page, put in the username and password, click submit, and now we're on the admin page. From here, we choose what drinks to have loaded up. So then we do save drink, drink data updated successfully. Now the Raspberry Pi server got this information. Click OK. Now if we go back to the home screen, we can see this, the website is now updated to show the drinks that are currently loaded. So now with these updated changes, we can see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 current loaded drinks onto the mixer, and the current possible mixes we can make based on the 3 that we have loaded up. To put the robot to the test, we're going to go in a classic head-to-head of man versus machine. me and my 30 years of bartending experience, or Sleepy Joe's Saloon and its 30 minutes of experience. Pussy. We're gonna see who comes out on top by seeing who can make the better dark and stormy.
Round 1, fight!
I'm trying to figure out an error causing the Arduino not to get drinks, and in doing so, I restarted the Arduino, which caused the relays to bug out, and all of the pumps just kind of went full send until I figured out how to turn it off. So now we are dealing with God knows what kind of concoction all over. Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus. I guess since we have this drink of... I mean, we might as well try it, I guess. All the issues are fixed. Everything is working. I swear, I hope. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, for the test, we will do a dark and stormy. We're going to do a dark and stormy, which is 4 ounces of ginger ale, 2 ounces of the Captain. So we scroll down here, make drink, drink order successfully placed. Now, we can see that that's true over here at the Raspberry Pi. We can see all this previous information from testing and stuff. We can see this is the most recent order, added order to queue. We can see the 4 ounces of ginger ale and the 2 ounces of the other shit. Server response from Arduino, drink order received, which means the Arduino over here now has the order received, and we can tell by these 4 LEDs in the corners that light up. Now we have this little switch here. This little switch pretty much turns it on so that way the everything doesn't go crazy. So hit the switch, and here we go. There goes the ginger ale, and then that was the Captain.
Round 2, fight!
Okay, now I'm in my kitchen for the human part of this test. So for the dark and stormy, it is based on the website. We're doing the same measurements as the website has, which was we found 4 ounces of ginger ale, 2 ounces of the Morgan. So now I don't have any of those fancy ounce measure things. According to Google, 1 ounce is approximately 2 tablespoons. So we have our tablespoon here. We can grab, let's make the cup a little different so we can tell. Okay. Quick interjection from the editor's table here at this point in the video. I wanted to point out during the recording, at this point, it was a little after, I think, 4 a.m. and I had already had a decent amount to drink trying to film this video. So that is why my words from here on out in the video start to kind of slur and I cannot do basic arithmetic in my head. Yeah, I just wanted to point that out. So 4 ounces of ginger ale. So 1 ounce is 2 tablespoons. 1 times 2, 4 times 2. 1 ounce is 2. We need 2 of these for 1. So, yep. Quick maths. So we need 8. Is that right? 8 of? Okay, yeah. I need 8 of these bad boys of the Canada Dry. So I will do that. Alright, we've gotten here our 4 ounces of the Canada Dry. So now 2 ounces of the Morgan, or 4 tablespoons. Now, doing an initial comparison here, we can obviously see there's a bit of a difference. It's scientifically about 1 finger width. Now, there's a couple reasons this could be. One, Google might be wrong. I might be wrong. Tablespoon, ounce might not be accurate completely. Might have fucked that up a little bit. It is 3:30 in the morning, so my math might have been a little wrong. What I think most likely is the issue is, as we saw with the pump, as we saw with the ginger ale, there was a lot more fizz and air in the mix, which can cause it to go down, obviously, if you've ever had soda in your life. So that can affect the height. There was a lot less of that when I was just pouring it in myself here. Another issue is if we look in all of these hoses here, even the ones that have been used, you can see some air, some like the cranberry juice, really good, not much air, but you can see the air in all of these tubes here, which obviously will affect the accuracy, because when we say we're pumping for 2 ounces, there's no way to check that we're doing specifically 2 ounces. Are you done? There's no way to check that we're actually doing that many ounces. The pumps work by just turning on for a certain amount of time, which we do some math there, knowing that these pumps pump at X amount of ounces per second that they're turned on, running at 12 volts. So yeah, the issue most likely with the size difference between human and robot is, like we said, the amount of fizz that gets poured in here, lowering it, and the air. But now let's do the taste test. All right, now for the taste test, our good friend Joey here has decided to be a good boy as of late, and isn't much of a drinker anymore, so it'll just be me for now. So first, let's start out with the Sleepy Joe Saloon one. And here we have the human one. So let's first take a sip of the robot one. Not horrible, I guess. Now keep in mind, this is the first time I've ever even had a Dark and Stormy, and one of them I made and one of them I made with my robot, so I don't have much of a baseline to go off of here, but not bad for the robot one. Now for the human one, quite a bit different actually. Ugh, they're both kind of, yeah, but there's a stark contrast in the flavor of the two. This one, the robot one, the alcohol, yeah, much more present, and I think that's because, as I mentioned 1,000 times, the fizz through the pumps made it so the ginger ale kind of like, less of it, less ginger ale, more alcohol in here, and this one I think. So the alcohol is much more present. So because I'm not a big alcohol person, this one would I've drinking quite a bit of alcohol at this point for this video, so bear with me. Alright, that'll do it for this video. I would say overall the project was a success. It's not perfect, but it got the job done, and it can definitely be good if you don't want to dick around with making a drink or you have more complex mixes you want to make. So overall, pretty happy with it. If you want to check it out for yourself and mess around with it, you can head over to sleepyjoesaloon.com. It is up and running in an active site, and you can send drinks to my Raspberry Pi that I can make, and maybe I'll check some out if anyone makes any. Other than that, I really enjoy making these types of projects, so if you have any ideas for things to make, let me know. I also occasionally stream over on Twitch, so consider checking that out. Other than that, all of the project files and everything are up on my GitHub. I will leave a link for that, so if you want to check out any of the code or designs or anything like that to make for yourself or just want to see how it works, consider heading over there and giving that a look. And if you have any ideas for other things to make, let me know. If you stayed to the end and watched the whole video, I greatly appreciate it. I plan to make more videos like this, so consider subscribing if you want to be a part of those and watch those when those come out. But that'll do it for this one. See ya. Bye.